called Chucky? Who the F's called long depressed? Me. What you talking about my name for, sir? Like, your name is Chucky. You're a dog. You look like a 2-year-old boy. Why are you talking all that mess about my name? My name is long. Looks like we're back. Oh. Let me notice that a bit. Okay. So preferences, volume where it needs to be. Everything where it needs to be. Let's start this back up. Before we begin, there are some things I should tell about myself. What is my name? La de Press. It wasn't that long ago. My name La de Press. She, her, not depressed. Is this correct? Yes. So we are back in horror romance. We already did chapter 1, so we're just gonna go to my saves? Question mark. Pause. Quick save complete. I didn't ask for all that. We were here. No, that would have been terrible. I would have probably started crying. Not actually, but would have had me a little sad. So last time we had to defend ourselves, it was a lot. Alright, chapter 2. We are now on chapter 2. A new idea. Let's get into it. I wake up even more tired than yesterday. After the nightmare, sleeping had become a challenge, and the anxiety turned sleeping into a whole effort. The sun was peeking through the horizon, but I didn't want to drag onto the bedtime anymore. It wasn't doing anything for me either way. I get up to walk down into my little kitchen. I leave the coffee machine to do its thing while I make breakfast. I needed some sort of sound that dragged me away from my own thoughts for a while, so I take the remote and turn the TV on. Hold on, why does music pitching though? Following the investigation into the growling drug trafficking in Emmetsville, the mayor announces that he is doing everything possible to locate and dismantle the drug trafficking ring. I don't know if I want to play this anymore. At least I know where to look for a job if the cafe doesn't work. What? I change the channel. The news are not the best way to calm anxiety. I zap between channels until I find my criminology series. Maybe not the best moment to watch something like this, but it manages to calm me down. Going back to breakfast, I start making some eggs with bacon and toast. After the toast is done, I pour a cup of coffee and sit down to eat, distracting myself thinking about what needs to be organized for the cafe today. When I'm done eating, I take a shower and dress myself, grooming my hair properly for the day. When I'm ready, the sun is already out, and it's just time for go to work. You didn't hear that. As I get out of my house, I had to thank the guy upstairs for giving me a casual encounter with someone that's not Mr. Torrance. I managed to sneak my strange, enigmatic neighbor watering the plants in the building. He turns to look at me, and I can see his penetrating gaze under the darkness of his mask. Oh, good morning, Michael. Oh, good morning. Michael, right? He doesn't say anything. He just looks at me and goes back to what he was doing. But he doesn't take his eyes off me. Have a good day. I took refuge in a simple cordiality and held down the street. Noticing that he nodded to me as I passed by. I walked around the city going to the supermarket before going to the cafe for last-minute supplies. It doesn't take me long, so I head to the cafe, which luckily for me is near the supermarket. When I arrive, Carrie is at the door waiting. Remind me to give you a punctuality bonus. You don't have to worry about that. The pay is enough for me. I chuckle as I head to open the door and enter the cafe to finally start today's shift. I have a theory that, I don't know, Carrie might be the Carrie from that movie. That one movie where it was like, oh, she went to prom and she was getting bullied at first, and then she went to prom and then she got superpowers, and yeah. But that's my headcanon for her. I'm heading to the wardrobe to get everything ready. Clear the tables while I take care of the coffee. Right away. I take out some bags of coffee and put them in a basket, along with spices and milk. I go to the counter to turn on the coffee maker and the blender. I notice that everything is ready, and before I know it, Carrie has already finished with the tables. Already? Dang. You're more agile and faster than you look. It's one thing I'm good at. By the way, you've got more dark circles under your eyes. Did you sleep well? No, Freddy came after myself. I tried to wake myself up and not defend myself because I seen the movies. I know how he acts. But instead, I got puncturized, and then I had to go back and freaking defend myself by screaming at him, "Get away from me." To be honest, I haven't slept... To be honest, I haven't slept well for years. I'm still functioning. That's what matters. I know what that's like. But I've learned ways to sleep well, despite everything. I'll tell you whenever you want. I answer her goodwill with a smile. Carrie feels like a breath of fresh air in my life, so sweet and genuine. Okay, you can tell me when we're closing. We're all set up for now. Put up the sign so customers can come in. Carrie is going to open the cafe and take care of everything behind the counter. Soon, some customers come for their coffee. I start to focus on simple tasks. Prepare, mix, heat, serve. It repeats in my head like a mantra that relaxes me for a while until a small figure surprises me. Let me guess. Don't you got a wife and kid at home? Today I came right on time. This again. That's something, I guess. Welcome. What would you like? Same as yesterday and quick, darling. I let out a sigh and went to make the coffee like he asked yesterday. A caramel macchiato. I grimaced at the amount of sugar in it, and I just decided to hand him his drink without saying anything else. Drink for Charlie? I forgot this dude's name was Charlie! Yo, do you be hanging out with Charlie? Like, okay, so if people, like, since he's possessed, right, he's clearly a spirit. I wonder if him and Charlie would be fighting back and forth, and it's like, they called for me. And then Charlie's like, they called for me. No, he's moving. Okay, he has the paper already set up, and it's like on a Ouija board, and he's spinning the pencil, repeating, no, they called for me. And Chucky's like, bro, we're not doing this again. My name Charlie. Charlie's just got the pencil circling all around the Ouija board, and they just start arguing. But it's Chucky. Who the F called Chucky? Who the F's called long depressed? Me? What you talking about my name for, sir? Like, your name is Chucky, you're a dog, you look like a 2-year-old boy. Why are you talking all that mess about my name? My name is long depressed. Get it right. You talking about who the F is that? Boy, your name is Charlie. You and Charlie be arguing because of y'all names. Your name is Chucky. See? Hucky. Okay, you have a wife and kid at home while you over here at a coffee shop ordering some caramel macchiato while you playing around with my name. Don't play around with my name, boy. We're not about to talk about that because you also got these Tic Tacs on your freaking face. While you order caramel macchiato, you should be getting some help because you look like an actual rag doll with your looking ass. And then you got this little motherfucking kid ass outfit on, like, boy, and then you got your suit belt on, your tool belt on with the bat on. I'm not afraid of your little small ass bat. The bat longer than you, boy. What are you talking about me for? The heck? He almost snatched the glass from my hand, but he didn't reach it. Ha! I controlled myself from laughing and handed him the glass. He just took it irritated. However, when he took a sip, all the annoyance seemed to leave his face. But you gonna come back, though, because you like the coffee. You gonna come back, though, because you like the coffee. My favorite. You prepared it well. I know I did. You will make me come here more often. Don't! Tipping is handed in cash, not in for Tipping is handed in cash, not in flirtatious attempts. Your loss. I watched the short stack drink his coffee and sit down in the armchairs at the back. I sighed and watched Carrie pass him, confused. Girl, do you know this dude? Good Lord have mercy. She is so baffled that she ends up approaching me again. Why is there a good guy doll drinking coffee? What now? Good Guys, very popular in the Go. They recently released a new line, more technological and bigger. Modernized. I hadn't noticed until Carrie mentioned it. He was a effing doll. Indeed. I noticed his hands, so inconspicuous because he's already so well made, but he has small, youthful proportions. I was already wondering how he was holding the cup with both hands. Okay, so I have to get some depth into this because it's like, I can't look at Chucky the way he is as a doll in this game. I can't. Imagine if you seen Chucky asking for a caramel macchiato in his actual look, and it's just you're sitting there oh, sir, can you even reach the top of the counter? But I digress. You know what is? At this point, I don't want to know anything. Just ignore it. Okay. I choose to ignore the doll. Maybe it's just someone playing with it. Or is it really a well-made costume? Something silly like that. I don't need to focus on that right now. I focus on work. I get an order for almond milk, but I quickly notice that it's already gone. I need to go find more in the warehouse. I don't think about it much, and after making sure Carrie is taking care of the rest of the customers, I head to the back. I go to the shelf to get the milk among the products. I try to stretch to reach up, but someone grabs it. Who in my coffee shop that I bought for me? Who is doing this? This is my job. This is my work. What are you doing coming in here trying to be all cute? Who is this? I'm scared to death when I see a hand with sharp claws holding milk and offering it. Bro, go somebody else's dream, man. Just how I said it, go somebody else's dream. Why you bothering me? Looking down, I see a horribly burnt face, but with very striking features. His features aren't striking. I'm pretty sure he is literally cannonly ugly. Every time somebody sees him, they scream. He is not striking with any features. I jump back in fright, noticing the figure in front of me. Who are you? This place is for employees only. Oh, so now you're scared. I'm not scared. I'm looking at this motherfucking half-cooked, half-raw meat standing in front of me with a fucking orange triangle for ears, elf ears, a hat, and some fucking claws trying to be Wolverine just in nightmare form. I have nothing to be afraid of. I just want you to get about my coffee shop. Hey, did you hear me, sir? Back off or I will call the police. I'd love to see you try that. See him examining the milk. Sir, you don't need this milk. What you need is something else that's white, and that's bandages. Because the way that your skin is just out here and you're walking around, sir, are you not a vampire? Do you not feel that? You just love... This is the definition of sitting in the sun with you. Okay? This is the definition of sitting in the sun with you. We're not talking about sitting on the beach with you. Sitting on the sun with you. Right here in form. Lauren DePret, right? You don't seem like anything special. So why couldn't I kill you? You did. What? Yeah, last night in a dream. You weren't scared at all. You even kicked me out of your nightmare. I process everything he tells me, but it just seems impossible. My dream? Was this guy from the dream? Well, he has a similar silhouette. However, it didn't make any sense. Yep, definitely went nuts now. I ended up grabbing the carton of milk from his hands and walking back to the door. If I ignore him, he'll go away. It's just an illusion. I'm hallucinating again, and that is all it is. I go out to the bar and focus on making coffee. I keep repeating the same thing to myself over and over again. It's a hallucination. First it all, and now him? It's a strange day, and it's not even noon. Some manners you have. Weren't you taught not to leave others talking to themselves? Sir, you are not others. You are a creature. You are a creature who haunts people in their nightmares. You talk to yourself all the time. If nobody's sleeping, who bothering you? Oh, IT. I jump in fright and almost spill the coffee, but I saved it. I finish preparing it, controlling the shaking of my hands due to the small anxiety attacks that grip my breathing. Order ready. You can't ignore me forever, you know that, right? I can literally haunt your dreams. Wouldn't be the first one, I assure you. He doesn't seem to be taking it any better. He opens his mouth to answer me, but the customer who comes for his drink is the one who speaks to him. Can they see him too? Wow, your makeup is great. It looks so realistic. It's a great cosplay. Yeah, whatever. Get lost, moron. He looks like the one from that legend. The one about the dream guy? Customer leaves, chatting, intrigued by the man in front of me. If they can see him, he's not a figment of my imagination. Is he real? I should stop ignoring him. Who are you? Freddy Krueger. Known for the nightmares, but let's just say it didn't turn out too well. Ah, you're funny. Jason got that ass, didn't he? So you're like a dream entity, a sleep paralysis demon? Something like that. I've explained it too many times already and it's annoying. Stick with that explanation. True. This city can't be any weirder. And if you wanted to kill me, why don't you do it now? First off, it's not just like that. This is art, you little crap. My art. Second, I don't have that much strength and freedom in the earthly world, so I can't. But that's where the issue comes in. You were my victim last night, and I couldn't kill you. Why? Okay, what do I know? You're the expert here. Talking about some why didn't I kill you? Because you didn't. Because you couldn't. You got that nice one slash, and when I came back, you couldn't get it. I complained as I was returning to work while serving another order. I saw some girl admiring Freddy's makeup. Wow, your appearance is brutal. I didn't know this cafe was a horror theme. I listened to them chatter and roll my eyes. These days, young people want to F everything. I continued to ignore Freddy and focus on serving the meals, but I noticed more orders starting to come in. More and more, everyone talks about it. More and more, everyone talks to and about Freddy. He starts to continue with the lie of a costume, explaining how he did it. What a showman he is. I notice more people joining in and listening to him, but a group also sits down with Chucky. Apparently, he only jokes with insults and people laugh amused. Do people like this? Well, the adrenaline is a good draw. Maybe I could talk to them and... No. I have to be out of my mind and have those two working for me. A pseudo-dream demon and whatever Chucky is. It's crazy. Just when I'm about to give up on my idea, the plastic princess walks into my cafe. You better make my coffee right today, and without any complaints. If you don't like it, you can always go to another coffee shop. Honey, with my influence and money, you should pray for me to become a regular. Otherwise, you would have never been able to. What an ugly creep. Just as ugly as you are, but your ugliness comes from inside, Blondie. Can you haunt her dreams? You came after me. This girl put up into my shop yesterday. You should have been in her dreams yesterday. Come into my dreams today and yesterday. You trying to take my almond milk? My almond milk. You try to take my almond milk. I don't like almond milk. I like almond milk as much as I like you. I don't like it. So you and that almond milk can go into her mind, into her nightmares, into her dreams, and you can go after her. Stop coming after me. Excuse me, do you know who I am, you medium rare beef? I'm gonna have to agree with her on that one. You do look like medium rare beef. You do. Don't know all the don't know all those in that's not gonna work. Don't know all of Don't know all the ones in town, just the older ones. Maybe I know your mother. It's really loud in here. It's really loud. You did not just say that. And you? She points at me with her index finger, wrapped in a nylon glove. What did I do? This is y'all conversation. Y'all decided to argue. Do not put C into this conversation. C was already over here with D and F. I'm not with A and B. I'm not with y'all. If you don't kick this old creep out, I swear I'll never set foot in here again. I'll kick him out and kick you out too, girl. You're nothing special to me in this cafe. In this cafe, I run this cafe, honey. You don't run it here, I do. If you want a cup of coffee, I go make the cup of coffee that you want, honey. You don't run nothing in here. I'll kick him out and kick you out too. It's no issue for me. You don't tell me what to do, honey. In my coffee shop, in this place that I bought, you are incorrect and you are wrong. And that's where you are upset and that's where you are angry. Because you are incorrect, you are wrong, and you need to hop up on my shop. Because I'm not dealing with this today. I don't need to serve a mother like you, okay? That's the end of it. That's the end of the strategy. You tried to play me so many times in my face, and this is my coffee shop, honey. I don't have to deal with you. I don't. She turns around and clicks her heels. She turns around and clicks her huge heels against the floor as she walks away. Goodbye. You're gone. You're gone. Take him with you too, since y'all both love to argue so much. Maybe having those two here is the perfect solution to all my problems. It's not. What a nightmare it must be to live in your skin. You probably put up with people like that on a daily basis. I make a coffee quickly and quietly to serve it to Freddie. Look, I don't really have an answer to the question you asked me earlier. I'm just trying to make a living. But maybe we can figure it out together. You want us to figure out how I can kill you? Get out of my shop. Get out of my shop, and I need you to leave. Go find a dog and lay down right in front of it. Just get out of my shop. It goes deeper than that. Just sit back and wait for me to free up. I'll explain. Freddie grabbed the coffee cup and tried it, gave it a thumbs up, and decided to go sit down. I'll give you a chance, but only because you make an excellent coffee. I let him go and got to work. The orders kept coming. Even Carrie had to help me. Chucky and Freddie didn't leave. They seemed pleased with the attention and scaring a few people. I took charge of collecting the money and made sure that the coffees kept coming to the customers. By the time I realized it, it was already time to close. There was a nice twilight on the horizon. I closed the doors and took 2 pastries, serving them both. Why? Why? Just warning you. If they're poison, you're just adding more flavor. Rat poison don't work on me. No, nothing like that. You brought customers in as a thank you gift. Oh, then I'll accept it. I never say no to a free candy. You be hooking up with Candyman, don't you? Then he puts the cake in his mouth, savoring it. At least I know he likes my baking. I've been checking out how you've been around today and the attention you draw to the cafe. Actually, I have a proposition for you. They both fixed their attention to me. I'm offering you to a job. Oh, this is awkward. And this is not, it's cringe. It's not cringe, but it's like, they both start laughing out loud. I sighed, rolling my eyes, but I let them finish without moving from there. You want us to work for a salary in your mediocre cafe? Oh, please, sweetheart, that's the stupidest thing I've heard in years. You haven't heard your own voice or seen your own face. Yeah, I don't care about the charity for the disabled. Unlike the old nutsack, I do have my body and I'm about to cry right now. I'm not crying tears of joy. Just what am I playing? Just a second ago, you were just talking about how all these younger kids want to sleep with everything. Look at this. Look at this. Wouldn't bet on that, Dolly. Why are we betting on this? What need do we need to bet on this? Just why did you come up with such a crazy idea? I've never had so many customers before. I guess the dark appearance of the cafe and your presence made people think you were part of a themed cafe. It's just that I'm adorable. They can't help but adore my pretty face. They were looking at me when they yo. This sentence should never come out of your mouth. And the fact that it came out of your mouth, I believe that you spend too many nights in nightmares instead of sleeping. Because if you were to fall asleep and be in your own nightmare, that nightmare of you would be you looking into a mirror. The point is, I need this. I don't care if you say no. Seems like you made your choice. Look, maybe I can help you, but tell me, why are you doing this? I already told you that I wanted to kill you, so why keep me by your side?
Tell them to bring me my money.
I don't like either or of these options. I don't like either or of these options. If I were to say disgusting amounts of money, I would be sliced in my own coffee shop. I agree with I want stability before I find love, so we want to go with that one. Someday you want to get married, but while I wait, I want to be okay. I want to live quietly before I find my special person, before you find your special person. That's why I want my business to prosper. I knew that buying the cafe could bring me more debt than profit, but I found a solution, and that is to hire you to attract customers. You are the ace up my sleeve. Both characters look at me, holding back their laughter, but it wasn't long before they began to fill the coffee with their thank you. But it wasn't long before they began to fill the cafe with their annoying laughter again. I sighed, stroking the bridge of my nose again. I was beginning to regret it. I think it's a very nice wish, Long Depre. Don't worry, we'll make this work no matter what. You're okay with this, Carrie? You're okay with this, Carrie? I'm screaming for help right now. You're okay with this, Carrie? I know you don't want to die, but girl, you're all looking at me. I may be the owner of this household. I may be the owner of this cafe, but I make the coffees. If this was my choice, Carrie, I would not invite these two at all. I wouldn't. At least I can count on her. At least I can count on her too. But I'm over here looking at Carrie like, girl, blinking twice. Blinking twice, girl. Send help for Long Depressed. I don't know if it's working in a cafe. It's something I've always dreamed of, but I still want to know about what happened last night. I'll stay and help you. Who knows? Maybe I'll have fun in the process. Don't know if that's a good sign, but I'm going to ignore it. What do you think? I watched Chucky eating his muffin without paying much attention. I'll pass. Oh, my bad, OGs. I'll pass. Sounds like a load of crap. I won't work for minimum wage. Actually, I was just going to pay you just for insulting the customers. Now that's something completely different. I'm interested. Okay, now that everything is settled, you can go. I have several people in mind who can also work here. Come back tomorrow and we can get started right away. See you tomorrow, sweetie. Is that a tear or your skin ripping from your eyes? That's how I feel when you call me sweetie. You might want to have more sweets and desserts when I get back. You might want to give that person back their body. Both figures stood up and walked away talking about something or arguing. I really didn't pay any more attention to them.
I'm not gonna hold. I don't know what happened to this, so I'm just gonna let y'all know we left the coffee shop, closed down, and then Ghostface talking about something he wanted a job too. And I was like, no. He was like, why? And that's where we left off.
I don't think without Ghostface's knife, I don't think he's too much to handle. I don't. And that's how I feel. Come on, I can help you. I know how to handle advertisements. Believe me, I'm great at getting attention. Is this nigga crying? Not really. I haven't noticed you all day. Oh, thanks. Not a compliment. You want to work with me just to harass me more? He makes a maybe gesture with his hand. Shameless. Forget it. I don't even know your name. Oh. Forget it. I don't even know your name. I'm Ghostface. That's not a name. It's a nickname. It is my name. There's no other. I'm not going to put that in the contract. Oh, is that what you need? Well, call me Billy Matcher. Is that your real name or a fake one? Look, I'll be honest with you. It's not. But I'm serious when I say that my name is really Ghostface. Listen carefully. Do you want to work for me? Well, you're not going to harass me anymore. I need someone to focus on their job, not obsessing over random people they just met. He crosses his arms, looking from side to side for a few minutes. He seems to think seriously about this. Finally, he reaches out his hand to seal a deal. Deal. I glance at him briefly, debating whether to accept or not. But it's true, I really need someone in charge of social media. If he knows, I'm out of options. I also extend my hand and shake his. I wouldn't recommend that. Alright, come early tomorrow morning. Great, see you there along the press. He makes an exciting gesture and says goodbye, but not before giving me an evasive slap on the back of my head. I let out a surprised gasp and go shout at him, but he already moved away. I'm left with the insult at the tip of my tongue and my fist in the air, as if I was fighting against the breeze. I will definitely regret this. As soon as he shows his mask at the cafe, he'll hear me. Dumb bottom. I continue on my way home. I think those 5 will be more than enough. Maybe this wasn't a good idea? It doesn't look like a master plan to raise money, especially with such eccentric people. Freddie explicitly said that he couldn't kill me in my dreams. Chucky's just annoying. I don't know anything about Michael or Jason, but something tells me the two of them aren't exactly ordinary men. They have strange aura. And Ghostface. Maybe it's not that much of a problem for me, but maybe I should have thought about Carrie. You think? Well, she seems calm in the presence of those two. No, she don't trust it. She's side-eyeing. Just because she's sitting there don't mean she's not looking. At least she keeps one eye open when she's sleeping. And she said she knows how to take care of herself. That's why she's so dang calm. That girl has magical powers. She told me she could take care of herself, but I'll be keeping an eye on her anyways. I end up arriving at my apartment with my head still full of thoughts. I barely even realize that I'm here already. I sigh, a little tired. It's already late. I walk towards the door, and now I see that guy, the customer. I think his name was Ash. Hey, Ash. I realized this character and who he was, and I'm pretty sure he's from the movie Ash of the Dead. I don't know if that's the exact movie title, but I know he's from that movie, similar to that. But as if it isn't my favorite barista. Oh, it's you. Do you live here? No, I noticed the guy at your cafe and the others you were talking to throughout the day. Also stalking me. This is starting to become a recurring gag. Short answer, yes. Long answer, I noticed you were looking for them on purpose and I wanted to take care of you. I said I didn't want to lose my favorite barista, and that's why I gave you the talisman. The what? Alright, the finger! Yeah! Yeah, it's a saint's finger. I don't know which one, but the important thing is that it protects you from evil entities. Doesn't look like it's working. Evil entities like Freddy? Yes, the dream demon is dangerous, but that will suffice for now. That's why! Oh, that's why! Wait, is that why he couldn't kill me last night in the dream? Yeah, exactly! You're starting to get it! Wow, well, I wouldn't believe you if it weren't for everything I've seen today. Have you noticed the strange things that happen around here? I came to investigate. To find out why so much evil has gathered in these places. And truth be told, you've helped me a lot by doing this. Doing what? Putting some freaks to work for minimum wage? No, more than that. They'll be busy. And with your talisman, they'll do whatever you say in a certain way. They won't know it, but you'll be able to have it your way with them. You won't tame them like circus beasts and force them to do what you tell them, but you can convince them. Like you have a bonus on charisma, so to speak. So it's just a Dungeons and Dragons item. Yes, amazing, right? This is too nerdy to be real. But I don't see what's wrong with them. Apart from Freddy, of course. Oh, you don't know it, but they are evil beings. At least all of them except your neighbor. He was only the vessel for one. And most importantly, they are murderous to a great or lesser extent. And you have invited them to your cafe. I got trust in Carrie. I don't have trust in our main character. I don't. I'm surprised by what he's saying, but to be honest, a part of me isn't that shocked because, well, I guess I expected it. But now I understand why I feel something was wrong. So, you want me to keep an eye on a bunch of assassins? Don't worry, it's more of keeping them entertained. They are a bit old and honestly desperate to experience something new. But don't worry, if they try something, my team and I will help you. Your team? Yeah, some brats who helped me a while back with your friends Jason and Freddy. The point is, I need you to be at the cafe. It'll help me with my investigation of what's going on. Maybe even stop more people from being killed. And who knows, maybe you'll even help them. Well, it's a strange request, but I can't help you, and at the same time, it's good for my cafe. It's a deal. Great. Keep my number if you need any help with anything. Don't hesitate to let me know. Thanks for caring. I find it a bit hard to thank him because I'm usually the one who has to look out for others, but it's nice that for once in my life, someone has my back, even if the reason is because I serve them the coffee that they like. Don't worry, L'Inde Prez. It's my duty. He left with a smile. I feel like I was in a movie. There was a part of me that wanted to get rid of this. It's too much pressure. I came to this place precisely with the intentions of not getting into any more trouble. But there was something inside my head that told me I could do something important, something good, something worth taking on so much responsibility for. I let out a sigh. I feel exhausted all of a sudden, so I go up to my apartment to finally sleep. It's been such a weird day. Chapter 2 is finished. What's going on now? Okay, we back. with chapter 2, and it's looking blue. Maybe it's looking gray. I don't know. I just see Jason.
Oh, brother, this guy
And Michael Myers, is he there? No, his eyes are closed, and then don't even stare. And now we got Freddy and Chucky trying to argue with each other. Like, y'all not freaking Bonnie. This is not fun. Now put your next colors up. But I guess that's what y'all want. So, the talisman is really helping. And Arash, yeah, he's really funny. This has been great. This has been great. I do enjoy playing this. This chapter was bold though. That first half got me. I'm not gonna lie, I was spooked. But this is chapter 2. Chapter 2 came out just a little while ago. Not too long ago. I say this was probably like a couple years ago. But chapter 3 is coming soon, so we'll see how this goes. And yeah, I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you liked this video, like it. If you want to see other videos, subscribe. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.